If I continue to be in this dump, my already worst life, not worst, well, I can say worst. Okay, fine. My already worst life will be even worse in the worst way possible. Let me repeat this once again. If I continue to be in this dump, my already worst life will be even worse in the worst way possible. You best believe that will be the case if I continue to be in this dump till the rest of the year, which I know I'm doing everything I can in my power, having already applied to 3 jobs already so far, that I'm doing everything I can to avoid being here for the next burst season. And just knowing that because it will be my 13th year if I end up staying here, on September 4th, that eventually, once I receive my next raise, that I already know how much I'm going to be paid. And it would not surprise me if it was only $18.50 when I should have been paid that much in my last raise, or hell, even the just last year. I mean, not last year, but the year before that. I mean, it's just unfair what this dump has been doing to me, and knowing that, because of the fact that I'm still here, I've already had to deal with so much drama. It's unbelievable. Like look at what these guys have seen in my texts. After what transpired last week, it's like I'm really seeing my life in danger, dude. Like a couple of my longtime friends, now it's to a point that they may already lose me. Hell, even one of them has already thought like I might have ruined his life, which is not true. I have no intentions to ruin anybody's life like that. There's no way. But unfortunately, when I'm still in this dump, this is what happens. This is what happens to me as a person, as a friend. A lot of these actions, unheard of, unexpected, like shameless. I would never do that when I'm at my best, when I'm at my normal self, with a normal mindset. But this dump has corrupted me to the point where now I feel I'm untrustable to some of these friends. It's gotten that bad, especially the next 2 friends I might lose. Hell, what if Anastasia is next? I have not heard from her for that long. I told Russ to ask her about sending her the number to him so that I can get it back. What if she's next? And me and Mari have not spoken in just practically a week. And tomorrow's going to be Wednesday. We spoke last Wednesday and had this big argument over, what I've said. And now I haven't even heard a peep from her. This just goes to show the more bullshit this dump is providing, the more my life becomes worse in that, you'll never know. Nobody here will ever know what's going to happen to me next. Apart from what happened last week, I may already have seen my life in danger. And it's unfortunate because this is what happens. This is the effect of being in this dump where nobody can grow, especially with just no more learning opportunities, especially me as a graphic designer, and that I'm not learning anything anymore. And I'm still paid only $17.75. God damn it. Is this how, like, I already know. It's gonna be even worse in the worst way possible. I mean, I'll never know, but if I'm still feeling like shit like this in the worst way possible, hell, you expect way worse in my life. In my already worst life, in the worst way possible. Look what just happened last week. You don't think that's already a sign? That's what I'm saying. I need to get the fuck out of here. I've been long overdue. Because if I stay here for the entire bird season, my spirit for the holidays will be ruined because of this dump. I'm dead serious. It may get to a point where I may not even want to hang out with my friends anymore. Hell, I just even told these guys about trying to go solo again. You don't think this dump has an effect on a lot of these people that left? Even Paula? She told me she lost her hair. I don't even know what she means by that. Like, I don't know if this is just a figure of speech or what, but I don't blame what she said. Because she, like a lot of these people that left, have been totally drained. Lisa's another one. I'm just as drained as them. You know? Oh my God. La 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 la. Oh my God, dude. I'm sick of cooking this dump, dude. Like, I just don't like. It's just been evident, like these past few weeks, that I'm just already seeing myself just feeling like I'm not at work. And what I mean by that is I'm sitting there, yeah, I'm in my dump, but I just have no heart, and instead it's just a loss of focus and just loss of, like, all of a sudden I'm just thinking about other things and not look what just happened last week and even this week as well. Just talking to these guys. I'm talking about guys like Russ, Abbas, Neil, Carlos, and Ray. Did I miss anyone else? Yeah, those main guys. They're already been seeing what I've been saying. That's just unheard of to them. It's like actions that I don't mean to say, but now I keep saying them as if they're going to end up being true because of the fact I'm still here. This is where we're at. This is where I'm at. Yeah, it's nice and sunny out. I love this weather. I really do. Where there's no clouds and it's sunny blue skies to see the mountains. This is my favorite kind of weather, especially for this month, because it's always like this, you know, or just in general. But come on, dude. I cannot see myself being in this dump for another bird season that it may just ruin my holiday spirit. Yeah, I'm in a process of working on a project right now where I had a video up about like where those boxes are laid out. That's still gonna be a surprise to remain to this day. But I'm just saying, like the longer I'm here, I'll just never know what I may encounter next. It may be even worse than what I've already experienced last week. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I need to buckle down as much as possible. I need to, if I'm gonna save my life from all this crap. You know, it's gone to that point where I'm really just out of it. Hell no, I've been out of this dump after losing so much objectivity and loyalty. Like I may have seen myself still a little bit focused like earlier in this year. But this year, 2025, and I'm still in this dump. Like, I feel like now I just really developed dementia. Hell, I mean, somebody in my home life is dealing with that, and now it's just getting worse. That's exactly how I'm feeling. I feel like I have dementia. Good Lord. It's almost like I can't even be myself for the simple fact that like it's just that bad to see myself feeling like I have that. Because of what this dump is. Because of what I've been experiencing. Even for the past few years. When you go from almost 20 people that left in 2023 to like the sales team being berated by their own sales management because of lack of efforts of making quote unquote outgoing calls, all of their bullshit. Like I did a flyer for an Easter egg activity that was never being, notified or even been sent out. And it just happened just like that. And then Carmen retires. But nobody else fucking knows. Except for the sales team. So why don't we know about it? She's been here for like 30-something years. And then trying to find out she works part-time. Then all of a sudden it's like, we never hear from her again. It's like everything is about bullshit at this point. People are fucking dumb in that place, man. What makes you think I'm dumb? It just makes me purposely just want to lose my discipline to tell. I'm not going to get fired. Fuck. I'll just show up late. I don't even give a damn. As long as I'm doing the important work, but shoot, I'm only getting paid $17.75. Instead, this place has become a curse to where I have all these problems, and the fact that I lost this many friends, yo, I'm not gonna mention no names when I say that I may lose the next couple of friends, and that's bound to happen. May not be them, but it could be Anastasia or Mari, or hell. If I decide to block my entire friend circle again because of what I've been going through in this dump, I may end up losing Dewey as a friend too. If I don't show up to his birthday, I don't want to make that kind of decision. But unfortunately, this dump is making me make all these stupid ass decisions. That's what I mean. I'm already seeing my dump. Myself just feeling like my life is gonna get, my already worst life is gonna get even worse in the worst way possible. Look what just happened last week. That's already a sign. And if something happens this week that's just as bad, if not even worse, you best believe that what I said here is just right, spot on. And I'm trying to avoid that. But unfortunately, when I'm dealing with the same old shit up there, it's like I feel like ever since I started this unofficial podcasting, it's to the point where now I've been doing more podcasts than I ever did doing my work. Because what work am I doing? What work am I doing? Earlier this year, I've been all about blogging and just cooking this goddamn place. But I have not been blogging so much as of late. And I feel like I'm about to reach my total, I'm close to reaching my total. What was it? 195 in 2018. Well, I'm not blogged as of late because I've been doing more of this. And I've been cooking more of this dump for this, like in my podcast than I am on my blogs, I think it'll be a little more healthy to just, nah, it's not even as healthy either. Even if I type a lot of caps in a lot of my blogs that I wrote about this dump, you know what I'm saying? But come on, dude, it's, how much further can this go? I hope I can get that job interview going for possibly next week, but I haven't heard from the interviewer. I said, hey, I have an emergency trip happening, and I haven't heard for the rest of this week, but I haven't heard from the interviewer since. So what the fuck now? I told you I gotta keep applying, cause that's all I've been focusing on. Apply. That's all I'm ever doing in this dump. I remember in my first year when, after me and Rico had that awkward silence after this one misunderstanding, after we did that Centerpoint logo project, that was when I started to apply. But it was only my first year because, I couldn't, I was already feeling cold and I was in pain, but that pain was just to motivate me to become a better employee. And especially since my starting rate at $12 an hour was pretty good. That's supposed to be the start of a career job at that time. Now look at the starting pay rate for graphic designers. Even a junior level graphic designer. $25 an hour. Like who the fuck wants this position? Who? To start at 17 or maybe 17 an hour, or maybe even at 16.50, which is still the current minimum wage. Dude, Ernie's still only 16.50, and he's been there for like 18 years. Forklift certified. Some of these warehouse guys are like, I don't know about the rest, dude, but come on, man. People here are unfairly paid. That's why a lot of people leave, and like what Paula said, it's not just the pay, it's also the leadership. The same goddamn leadership, that goddamn company president, that all he wants to do is just adhere to his old school ways and just just do all these stupid things sometimes, and now it's like why even bother with this place anymore? Why? He won't retire. He needs to spend time with his family. He's already like 80 something years old. I mean, there's just no way. The VP could have taken over if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to. So don't expect me to think that this place is going to be better. It won't. I could just sit up there and just slack the fuck off with my basketball shoot around video edits, or just venting to some of these guys. I'm telling you, man, the longer I stay here, I don't know what I don't know what I may encounter next. That's just a straight facts, dude. It's just gonna be so bad for me. I'll never know. Cause look, these last few years that have already been so goddamn bad. Like, was it last year, 2024? I got into a car accident with Neil. Just what, like my first hangout with a friend, I got into a car accident just a couple days before my birthday. And yeah, it was not my fault, but still. And then I slip on the bathroom floor because the shoes I might be wearing that had no soles, but still. I mean, you can't blame me for like wearing these shoes that I have. I mean, at the end of the day, the floor wasn't even mopped. And I hurt my left buttock. I ended up having to go to the x-ray. Yeah, I got a worker's comp, but still. You just expect more and more bad things to happen. And right now, after what transpired last week and the last few weeks, you best believe it's going to get even worse for me if I continue to be in this dump as this year 2025 goes on. So I better do myself a favor, man, because the medication that I'm taking, it's not like taking so much effect. Now, like with the last dosage, maybe this one will take effect for 8 weeks or so. I don't know. I'm not even feeling it right now still. But who knows? Maybe it will take effect eventually, but still. I just can't see myself like being here and knowing what I'm feeling every day. I mean, what's next? I know I'm expecting more friend losses and just more bad things to go, And so I'll just never know. That's why I said this dump is a curse, and I need to apply as much as possible before I run into some worse crap that is just gonna make me more and more angry and upset and what have you. So it is what it is, dude. I'm just dealing with nothing but drama in my outside life, even my own friend circle. It's just unbelievable. But I just have to get this out there because I'm just speaking from the standpoint of what may happen to my life if I continue working in this dump. And mind you, the bird season is not that far off. I want to be in peace. I want to enjoy the holidays, especially the fall season to start, even Halloween. But after what I've witnessed last year, like, what makes you think that what makes me think that it's gonna get better? If that motherfucking management does not want to start the Halloween cubicle contest until the end of this month, which does not make any fucking sense, then what makes me think that this dump is gonna do so much better with their holiday spirit? What if the service department starts doing all these festivities, these holiday festivities that us upstairs can't? It just makes me so upset. The Thanksgiving potluck that only happened one time in 2023 as a whole Now all of a sudden, it's only the service department doing it. I told you, nothing makes sense. Nothing. And now look what's happened with my life, my social life. You best believe, like, as much as I still want to say I'm a good friend, in my heart of hearts, some of these people now, especially after what happened last week, they don't see me like that anymore. They don't. They don't trust me as a good friend anymore. Even if I'm doing my best with my efforts to just make my apologies, now all of a sudden it's like I'm sorry, dude. It's the effect of this goddamn dump. And I'm in danger of just losing more and more friends. It just hurts that I can't even forget what happened last week. I'm trying my hardest to forget. I'm telling you, dude, that it's just one sign already. Who knows what's going to happen this week? And I have my therapy session tomorrow. Oh boy. I already have something to talk about, but goddamn. It's like, we're not needing to take care of my outside life. Now all of a sudden it's becoming friend issues again. I mean, this is where my life is at. When I want to focus on investing in myself, my financially, and my career and all that, now I got to focus on these issues. Ongoing friendship issues, ongoing mental issues, just because I'm still in this dump. Hell, what if I already have another chest issue after this? You see, this is what I've been saying. My chest issue in 2019, it's nothing at that point. It's nothing at this point compared to what I'm dealing with. At least with my chest issue, yeah, I know it was scary. Like, from a health standpoint, that's got to be the scariest health scare moment I've ever encountered of all the other health issues I had. This is the worst one. I'll give anyone that. I'll give Neil that. If that's what he he's alluding to, yeah, that's one of the worst health scares, if not the worst I've ever experienced. But of course, if I don't treat it like I should, I'm gonna feel what I feel, and I'll be scared for my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was scary, but without treating it, shoot. I mean, like, at least I still had the ability to remain optimistic, to feel happy when I have the outdoors like this. Compared to now, oh boy, nobody knows what's going to happen to me with this mental pain that I'm still dealing with. Even if it is sunny outside, even if I were to be in my park again just eating lunch, nobody knows. That's what it said. It's going to take me getting the hell out of this place for me to get better mentally, to better my mental health, to better my life situation, to better everything around me, to better myself as a person, to prevent all these ongoing troubles and more friendship losses. I need to better my life ASAP, or else I may see my life just crumble apart in the worst way possible. But I'm going to leave it at that, dude. It's just so hard. Like, I'm just having to keep venting and venting because of what this place is. I'm gone, dude. I'm done. I'm so done. I got some more content to drop. I'm pretty sure it ain't going to be anything like this. Sick of this bullshit, man. Gosh.